sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready up! Mike 9! Hey, they're scared! They're scared!
Throwing on first down. King gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm coming, I'm coming!
From the gun, King. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 2nd and 3. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bang out! Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Go! Mike 9! Hey, smoke him! Jack!
Here's King on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number... Number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit.
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now? Let's go to that play.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Taylor. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A big third down play there for the Jags. Give him 52 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Taylor, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check, check. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. 44.
2nd and long. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Get off the field, D. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
King now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now King throwing again. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Cohen. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. We got to seal. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
King operating from the gun. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And it's third down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Ready? Mike, 9. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 17.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Second and 4. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Right here, right here. Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. 6. Mike 9. Come on.
To throw is King from the gun on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. .158 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. This is fielded at the goal line. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's it. Fofo to Mike. Mike's Fofo. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 44 to Mike. 44.
On first down, King. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Operating from the gun, King. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's King, throwing again on second and 10. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Here we go, G. Mike 9. Mike, 1-2, jet cover.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth.
Mike's Fofo.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. Watch Hayward. Watch QB drop.
King now throwing on fourth down. And that's caught by Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Back to throw. King forced out to his left. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
First down, Jaguars.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
This will be taken in at the 1. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike, 51. Ready, go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
I think they might have surprised them there, partner, because you try and guard the 1st down line first and foremost to stop them there, and they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run the counter. Taylor, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Chopper, chopper. Scene 6.
Watch out.
Ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Ready. Ken Lobo.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Box trap.
Mike 51. Coming this way. Here we go. Go, Mike 51.
On the floor.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
That has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Here we go. Set. Mark the flag.
Hey, let's get this.
Go.
44. Mike, 44. Man,
Now King looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
check it back.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the screen.
King to throw on second down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. To throw is King. Throwing on first down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Mike's focus, defense, focus.
Looking to throw. King. He's going to float this one. Deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Ready? Watch 52. 52's the mic. I know. Go. 52's the mic, boys. 52. You remember me?
2nd and 15. Will find his tight end. That's Waller. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, team. Chopper. Chopper. Alpha.
Looking to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down, Jaguars.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Motion. Mike 9. Bang out.
2nd and 1. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out. Mike 9. Watch the screen.
Here's King on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Nine to Mike.
I got it. Mike 9. Hey, we don't get to that. Mike over there. Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, hustle. Here I come.
Mike 9. Bang out. Man out.
Hey, watch it.
Mike 9.
King now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.